Hey everybody, today we're going to go on our little virtual field trip, and Emma's going to see about getting some insurance for her new Jeep that she wants to buy. So thanks for coming and we'll have a great time.
Hi Emma, how are you?
Good.
I hear you're looking for a car. Finally get to start driving, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, usually when I have a new driver, I have them come in and we go over and talk about what insurance is and what you need to look for. And you're very smart to check out the insurance before you go pick out your car. So, what I'll do is just kind of talk to you about each coverage and what it means. And we can then look at specific vehicles for you to see what it would cost. Are you thinking about getting your driver's license this summer?
Yeah.
Or do you already have it?
No, this
Summer? Okay. Well, what we'll do is just talk about what insurance is. First of all, in the state of Kansas, everyone has to have liability coverage. And so what liability is coverage in case it's your fault in an accident and you hurt someone else. So let's say you rear-ended someone when it was icy out or wet. Your liability insurance helps cover you in case they have injuries and we have to pay on your behalf. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And how it works is in the state of Kansas, the minimum that you have to carry is 25, 50, 10. Let me explain what that is. This is called bodily injury and property damage liability. The first number that you see when you see numbers like this on a policy, the first number is the most we would pay out if you injured one person in the other car. Then the second number is if there's more than one person in the car, so that would be 50,000. Then the last number is property damage. So whatever it costs to fix their vehicle, that's that number. And you have to have at least 10,000 in the state of Kansas, but we don't write that low of limits on property damage. Why would we not want to write that low of limits on property damage? Do you think there's cars that are worth more than $10,000 out there?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's why. So in our agency here, we usually write better coverage than that, but I wanted you to understand what liability was.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's other coverages too. If you go buy a vehicle and you get a loan, then you're required by the bank to carry comprehensive and collision coverage. And what those do is they cover damage to your car. So let's say you ran into a pole, you would want collision coverage because you collided with the pole.
Okay.
And then in Kansas we have a lot of hail too.
Yeah.
And so you would need comprehensive coverage to cover hail. Okay? So, Emma, what are you thinking about buying?
A Jeep.
A Jeep. Okay, a new Jeep or older Jeep?
Probably used.
Used, okay, good job. Why would you want to get a used car versus a new one, do you think?
Well, I really don't know, but it's probably cheaper to get used ones.
Exactly. It also costs less on insurance too. So the older vehicle you get, the cheaper the insurance is typically. It does depend on the type of vehicle that you're buying, what kind of car, because every single vehicle has what's called an insurance rating group, and that depends on how much the insurance costs on it. So if you bought a Mercedes, it's going to cost a lot more to insure it than if you bought a Buick, typically. Okay? So there's some things as a young driver that you need to think about, and that is staying ticket and accident free, because that really does affect your rate. And also, if you can buy a car that doesn't have a loan on it, it's cheaper because you're not required to carry full coverage. So, however, a lot of times it's hard just to come up with the money to buy a vehicle. So, there's discounts for young drivers with State Farm, and I'll tell you some of those. There's one program called Steer Clear, and what you have to do is watch a video, and then you also log your trips. You have driving goals and you log your trips, and you can do it on the computer if you'd like. And it's about a 15% discount. And the way to keep that discount is to not have a ticket or an accident. Okay, so it's real important that you're a safe driver. Another discount that you can get is good student discount. Do you have pretty good grades?
Yes.
Okay. B average or better?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so that is also a discount that you can get and you can keep. So, there's also another discount that's pretty new with us, and it is Drive Safe and Save is what it's called. And do you have a smartphone?
Yes.
Okay, you can use your smartphone, and we send you a little beacon in the mail to put in your car, and it works off Bluetooth, and it keeps track of how well you drive, how fast you drive, how well you turn, how well you use your brakes, and things like that. So those are the 3 biggest discounts for student drivers. Okay, you want me to figure up something for you on your
Yeah.
Jeep? Okay, let's take a look. Because your parents already have insurance with us, Emma, that makes it cheaper for you to get insurance as well. So let's see, you want me to just go ahead and put a Jeep in there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. All right. Let's see how much it would be. I don't want to shock you, but maybe it won't be too bad. Alright, so we're gonna pick your coverages.
Okay.
Okay, now see this liability right here, that's 250,000, 500, 100. Those are really good limits. That's a lot better than 25,000,
Yeah.
right? 250,000. Okay. Now let's see. Let's do. Now your deductibles. What a deductible is the amount of coverage or the amount of money that you pay before we pay. So
Okay.
if you hit a pole and you have a 500 deductible, you have to pay the first 500, and then State Farm would pay from then on.
Okay.
So let's figure a $500 deductible. See what we come up with. Well, that's not too bad. All right, so here's your liability. Here's your uninsured motor vehicle coverage. And what that means is if somebody runs into you and doesn't have enough liability, then it can help pay your medical bills.
Okay.
This is some extra medical coverage for yourself if you're injured in your car. Here's your comprehensive, and that would be for fire, theft, vandalism, hail, things like that. And collision, that's the amount that would pay if you hit a pole or you hit a
Okay.
ditch. And then you have emergency road service and rental car coverage in case you need a vehicle while yours is being repaired. That premium would run $500.83 every 6 months.
Okay.
Okay? Well, so good luck with your shopping today. And when you get up there, be sure and give us a call, and I'll put in if you find another vehicle you want to check the rates
All
on.
right. Sounds good.
Okay?
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Emma.